Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Rob here, fully loaded customs. On today's video, I'm going to be airbrushing up this Joker portrait here behind me. So you're going to want to stick around for the video. This thing turned out pretty badass. Hey guys, so as you've seen in the intro for today's video, I'm going to be airbrushing up a 32-hour Joker style portrait airbrushing piece that I did recently here for Artspace and Design Art Galleries. If you haven't already, be sure to check my profile out here, Artspace and Design Art Galleries. If you're a Joker fan, I do have this portrait there on the website. It is available for purchase if you want to pick this up. Also check out my Instagram page too, Raglan Luxury Arts. I do have all my artwork posted on there. And I also created a Instagram page here too for fully loaded customs. So you can check out all my car updates and stuff there too, along with all that here, right here on the channel, fully loaded customs. So guys, as you can see behind me, we're at my new shop. This was actually the last video I filmed in my old shop before I moved out here probably about 5 months ago. I'd just been basically working 2 full-time jobs for the last 5 months, 6 months here. So been kind of real busy here. But anyways, we're all sit here now, guys. My second full-time job is wrapped up pretty much for the season. So I can pretty much get back to doing artwork and get more videos from my YouTube channel pumped out here in the new year. So be sure to stay tuned to the video here, stay tuned to the channel. I do have a lot more videos coming out here in the new year. I got a full update video coming on for the Camaro and the Firebirds I recently picked up and did the revivals on. I've also got a full paint series coming out of the 1980 Scottsdale. Basically got that truck all stripped down right now, again, doing the body work and stuff on it there too. So stay tuned to the channel, guys. Have a lot more videos coming out right here, fully loaded customs. So guys, let's head on back out to my old shop 6 months ago and let's check out this 32-hour Joker style airbrushing that I did for Artspace and Design Art Galleries. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in for today's video and checking out the Joker portrait airbrushing I recently did here for Artspace and Design Art Galleries. This was a 32-hour piece that took me 32 hours to create. It was an awesome project here for me to do. And basically, I'll just go over some of the techniques that I'm using throughout the video here with you. So what you'll see a lot in the video here is me using the electric eraser. And the reason that I'm using the electric eraser in the video here, what that does is it pulls out a lot of the highlights on the skin texture and a lot of very bright highlights. That's the purpose of using the electric eraser here, is it basically erases all the paint and brings out those true white highlights for the portrait that I'm doing here. You'll see a couple of times through the video that I'll do the highlights, and I'll cover it back up with more paint, and I'll pull out more highlights. What that does is it basically builds texture onto the art piece that I'm doing, and it creates more depth to the portrait. As you can see here, so what I'm doing, like in the eye, for example, is I'll create all those white highlights, I'll fill it back in with some more paint and some more color, and I'll hit it again with some highlights, and it really gives texture of that eye and gives the depth perception of it as well. So it's a really cool technique. That's something that I learned from watching a couple of Drew Blair's video. Drew Blair is a photorealistic portrait style airbrushed artist. He's extremely good at what he does. If you're looking to get into airbrush artwork, I highly suggest checking out Drew Blair's School of Realism. This guy's probably one of the greatest portrait artists in the world, period. Awesome person to learn from. A lot of great techniques and everything else like that. So, as you can see in this portion of the video here too, so I just keep on basically adding up different layers of texturing and skin tone that'll be building up for the skin, for the face, everything else like that. I do use a ton of different little techniques here that I learned, and I do switch back and forth quite often from the electric eraser to a eraser pencil. And when I'm using the eraser pencil, which as you see right now, what the eraser pencil does is it allows me to kind of blend in textures. I can erase a little bit of texture at a time, and it allows me basically to build pretty soft skin tone highlights and textures and stuff like that. And then when I hit them on top of it with the electric eraser, it really brings those highlights out, brings it to life, and really blends it together nicely. And two here, like we'll see in a second here, so for the very fine hair highlights, to pull out individual hairs, I actually scratch the paint with a razor blade. And what this does is it pulls out single individual highlighted hairs, and it really gives that flow, movement, and look of actual hair. It's a really cool technique. This is something, again, I learned from Drew Blair for School of Realism, watching some of his videos and instruction videos online. And you really get a really good idea for how to do these kind of techniques, and it produces an amazing result when you get to the finished product. And same here once again. So I'm just going back in here now. You can see the lighter areas where it's whiter. That's what I've basically erased with the eraser pencil, and now I'm just hitting on top of those whiter areas with the electric eraser just to pull out some extra fine skin details and skin texture to really bring this Joker portrait to life. So for the canvas that I use for this art project, so this is actually on a piece of Diabond, which is basically signboard that you can find pretty much at any sign shop. I basically just scuffed down the surface and then painted directly over top of it. And what the paints that I like to use for all this here too, these are all urethane based house of color paint. So a lot of times when people do portrait style artwork like this, they use, I believe it's the Createx colors. But just so you know, if you're watching this airbrush portrait video, all the paints that I use in this, these are all TCB Global paints that you're able to get from tcbglobal.com. I used House of Color paint here and Custom Shop automotive urethane based paints to complete this airbrush Joker portrait. I think the biggest difference here is if you use Createx, from my understanding, I've never used it before, but it does. You're supposed to be able to blend easier, and you're supposed to be able to erase. So when you're making portrait style airbrush artwork, I believe it would be an easier paint to use if you're just starting out. For myself here, for the automotive urethane based paints, House of Color, I'm a House of Color person. I've been using House of Color in all my automotive paint, my clear coats, base coats, and airbrush paint. Same with TCB Global Custom Shop paint for the longest time since I started airbrushing. Probably about, I think it's about almost 12 years ago there now. So I haven't had an issue with it, and as you can see in the video, for me, it works pretty good. It just requires a little bit more finesse to get it to erase and to blend, but you definitely are able to achieve similar results using the automotive urethane-based paints. So guys, I hope you enjoy the rest of the video here. I'm basically going to play some music from here on out. Or let me know in the comment section down below, guys, what do you think of the Joker portrait airbrushing? Or do you want me to do narrating and explain basically what I'm doing on each section of the picture? So the next time I do one of these videos, I kind of have a better idea of what you guys might be more interested in. If you're looking to see maybe me explain exactly what I'm doing in each section of the video, or if you just kind of want to watch it with some music playing in the background. So if you could leave those comments in the comment section, guys, I greatly appreciate it. It definitely helps me out and allows me to create better airbrush videos in the future. So guys, enjoy the rest of the video, and we'll catch you at the end of it here. All right, cool guys, so that's it for today's video. If you haven't already, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to leave your comments down below in the comment section, and just let me know what you guys think of this Joker portrait. Let me know how you think it turned out. To me, this thing turned out absolutely friggin' wild. The fine detail and stuff that you can see in person is ridiculous. It looks like there's an actual person there staring back at you. It looks friggin' crazy. So leave your comments, comment section. Let me know what you guys think of this Joker portrait. Pretty sweet. I'll be just getting ready to take this down to Calgary there tomorrow. This will be getting dropped off at the art gallery. Art Space and Design Art Galleries is where I'll be dropping this off to. So if you're interested in it and you want to purchase it, check them out. Art Space and Design Art Galleries. This will be listed up on their website and in the gallery there for sale shortly. So be sure to check it out. All right, guys. So I think what I'm going to do now here too, that I've finished up this last art piece, is I'm going to probably create another YouTube channel, and that's going to be where all my future airbrush artwork videos are going to be. It's going to be on that channel. I'm just going to use it, or sorry, call it the same thing I've been calling my Instagram I just opened up, which is Raglan Luxury Fine Arts. I'll probably create a YouTube channel for all my airbrush artwork that I'm doing for the art galleries. I'll have it up on that channel there. And then keep this channel here, Fully Loaded Customs, for all the vehicle restorations, classic car finds, and anything to do with muscle cars and classic cars. Keep it right here on the Fully Loaded Customs channel. So there's not a bunch of stuff going on. There's just one thing. So, all right, guys, be sure to look for that channel if you're watching this. Been watching me keeping up my artwork. That's where I'm going to post all the artwork for now. Also, check it out on Instagram there too. It's Raglan Luxury Fine Arts. I'll have all my artwork for the gallery will be posted up on there. So be sure to check it out. So, all right, guys, that's it for today's video. And remember, until next time, it's not Raglan, it's not custom. We'll catch you guys in the next episode. Take care.